Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wade, aka Wade Aesthetics, and welcome to the YouTube channel. On today's video, we're going to be going over some fat loss tips on what you can do to get a kickstart your fat loss journey. So let's get right into this video. Alrighty guys, so first things first, you must know what being a caloric deficit is and what it means. And if you don't, I'm going to break it down to you guys as of right now. So pretty much what that means is you're burning more calories than you're consuming. And that's going to be the key component to fat loss and to achieving that. And to achieve that, you should be able to track your food. And if you don't know how to track your food, I recommend downloading any kind of food tracking apps out there. I highly recommend MyFitnessPal. I'm currently using that as of right now. But also what you need to know is to weigh yourself every single morning on an empty stomach. And that's going to help you indicate whether if you are losing weight or gaining weight or sustaining the same weight. So there's going to be one of my tips on how to know if you're going to be in a caloric deficit or not. So next thing, guys, ask yourself, how's your eating? What are your eating habits like? Are you eating clean already, or are you eating processed junk food and are deciding to go more on the healthy side and you want to achieve fat loss? You got to ask yourself those questions. And if you are already eating clean and have followed a diet previously, then just go with what foods are going to be attainable and sustainable in your diet, and just play around with that, and to make, trimming down the calories little by little, making sure you're in that caloric deficit. And if you're in a whole another dimension of just eating whatever you want and are deciding to get into this world of fat loss and eating good and healthy, you gotta ask yourself, are your goals going to be attainable? Are they realistic for you? Those are some of the things you need to ask yourself. And if you're trying to just go straight to clean foods, then you gotta understand, like, you can burn yourself out really quick that way, and it's not going to be sustainable, and you're going to go back to your old ways, and you don't want to do that. So in order to achieve fat loss and to get the benefits you want, make the small steps of adding clean foods to your daily regimen, one meal at a time, and to gradually work your way into it. Because if you decide to just go all in on the clean foods after eating all your processed foods previously, then more than likely you're going to crash, and that's called a crash diet. And we're not trying to set you up for failure. We're trying to set you up for success. And by that, you got to make sure you're making those steps gradually. Slow and steady wins the race, like I said. And all right, guys, the learning process, learning about your body, learning about your mind and what it's going through while making these changes and adaptations to the nutrition, your training, your workouts, and so on. And especially if you're new and you're going from just a different lifestyle into all of a sudden, hey, I want to take care of myself. I want to get on the right path, and I want to be able to lose some fat. And you know why? We're all here for a reason, to get some tips and advice. And here I am providing that for you, and hopefully I can help you out while I can. So by that, making sure that you are aligned with your goal and your purpose. And we're not going to have perfect days. Sometimes we may slip up, but that's why it's important to have a support system. You got your friends, your family, and for them to know about your goals that you want to achieve for yourself, and knowing that you want to feel good about yourself. So that's going to be one of the most important things to have, is a support system, someone in that circle to lean on. For you, it's like a reminder, like, hey, I have these goals. They know what I'm going for, and they're going to be the ones that are going to pick you up for your off days or your slip ups. So that's going to be very important to have in your life, and just in general. And also just to be kind to yourself. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made and the hiccups as well. And that's going to be another thing. Sometimes we're going to, have our off days. Sometimes we're just going to eat things off plan. But it doesn't mean you need to beat yourself up on that. And to just continue to be mindful and to move on forward, because we all have 24 hours in a day, and the days only go forward. And yeah, guys, If you guys like to see more content like this, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys on the next video, and have a good one. Deuces.